So this is exactly what we have. So if we play price, let's play price so that we can be seeing the see it the way it, okay. So and there was a tap, a massive tap, and boom, all we did was to check the daily time frame. Okay, what is happening on daily time frame? Where is price coming from? Okay, so as you can see, we have an up close of this V shape, of A shape rather, and automatically what that is telling us is that this zone have been violated. So resistance turning support, yes, resistance turning support, and that particular Tuesday closed above the zone like this. Okay, so that was why I think the main setup was, the main storyline was 4 hours. I think it was 4 hours. So on this day we need to wait patiently. This is the daily, this is a daily zone. Okay, we had the daily zone. So for me, I would call this a daily just to know where price is. Then all we have to do, all I did was wait patiently, and let's play price and see. So playing price, this Asian session, of course, there's nothing there. All right, so we have something here. So we are buying, right? So that's a 4 hour zone. Okay, so we now confirm with, so this is our storyline is starting with 4 hours. Storyline is starting with 4 hours. So we'll confirm on 1 hour. When we get to 1 hour, we need to check, was there a break? Yes, there was a break, right? Now that we know that there is a break, what we'll do is we'll go back to our storyline time frame where the storyline started. In this case is 4 hours. So we can now mark the next available zone. That's, so this becomes our drawn liquidity. Okay, this is our drawn liquidity. So we go back to our breakout time frame, the time frame where we saw the breakout. So in this case is 1 hour. So what we do now is we now mark our key levels. All right, so we mark our key levels. We have what, this as a key level. Mark our key levels, right? Then immediately we mark our key level right here. This is just one key level. We have another one here. So these two zones are actually my key level. Then for additional confluences, we can use trend lines. We can use inducement. Okay, so let's see if I actually had a trend line here. I think yes, I had a perfect trend line right there. I had a perfect trend line there, and let's check for inducement. So for 4 hour storyline, inducement is usually 15 minutes. If you get it on 30 minutes, it's fine. So we have inducements here. We have inducements. Oh, yep. Then all we need to do is we go back to our entry time frame. Now the entry time frame here is the breakout time frame, the time frame that broke out. So if your storyline is daily, then your entry time frame will have to be 4 hours, because that's where we saw the breakout. If your breakout is 1 hour, your storyline is 4 hours, it means your 1 hour is actually the break, right? So since the 1 hour is the break, what we need to do is to use the 1 hour key levels. All right, so automatically what I do is, of course I'm still working on this anyway, I will use the next available zone after my inducement. So this zone is very much valid because it's also in line with what? It's also in line with the trend line, which is our extra confluence. So of course I can choose to target this. Remember, this was our 4 hour zone, right? And of course you can still do something like this, but once price gets to this zone, you should expect a reaction, rejection, something like that. So of course I can as well say I want to take my trade here, but because of this trend line, and that was the exact thing I did for gold today, right? Because of my trend line, I have to place my entry right there. Is it clear so far? You understand? Or I should explain something? Okay, cool. Okay, so this is exactly what we have. So if we play price, let's play price so that you can be seeing see it the way it, okay. So, and there was a tap, a massive tap, and boom, price pushed up. This was exactly how we're able to catch these GU trades. It's actually simple. Now I'm beginning to understand some things, that the more simple the thing is, the better it is, and the more accurate you might, you might get. So this was exactly how I was able to catch this particular trade. Okay, do you have a question? Okay, I just showed you the this just the, let's say, the blueprint. This just the blueprint. The rest you just have to refine based on your personality. There are some people who don't like trading, like they don't like trading the daily time frame, right? So the truth is, you can still treat your 1 hour the way you treat your daily. So in this case, your storyline will have to start from 1 hour, then you look for breakout probably on 15 minutes or 30 minutes, then you enter on 5 minutes. It's the same thing. So the thing is this: your storyline can be, the first thing is you want to see rejection, right? You want to see rejection first. So after rejection, let's say this is it, we have our support and resistance. Then you want to see your rejection here. Okay, so we have our rejection here. After the rejection, what we want to see inside this rejection is a break of structure. So we want to see market break structure like this, or we want to see something like this. All the same thing, right? Want to see something like this, or just something like this, a break of structure. So once you've identified your break of structure, that's your break of structure time frame. The time frame you saw your break of structure is where we want to look for our key zones. So in this case, where's our key zone? Our key zone will have to be the A shape, and we have the open close. Now usually for us to use the open close, we need inducement to confirm the open close. We need inducement to confirm the open close. That's if we are to use open close. You see this scenario, immediately price took out the inducement on the 30 minutes time frame or 15 minutes time frame. If you are using the 4 hours, then the next open close, this one have been used already. This open close have been mitigated by this candle, so it's not valid for us. So the next one was this one, right? And this particular one, okay? And that's how we use that. Then when you have a trend line confluence, it's even better. You have a trend line confluence there, is better. So that's exactly the blueprint. If you can stick to this, of course you can be able to catch good trades.